I've spent years working with my clients and teaching coaches to work with the Taoist 5-element system to help folks create personal freedom and awareness. And one of the things a client asked me the other day was how to use the 5 elements to expand their intuition. And the conversation was so juicy, I thought I'd share the highlights of what came through here. Connecting into our inner knowing through the Taoist 5 elements of earth, metal, water, wood, and fire is a mystical and magical experience that also feels like a fantastic structure to lean into. So we'll start with the element of earth. Earth is all about getting grounded and the digestion of food, experiences, emotions, etc. One of the greatest challenges to our intuition is an untethered, scattered, and chaotic mind. So when we can create a stable, grounded, calm, and optimized system, we are anchoring our mind and we're able to receive these inner whisperings. Optimizing our digestion in all ways gives us the ability to extract, absorb, and assimilate intuitive expressions as well. So it becomes less fleeting and a more substantial information pathway in our lives. Now let's talk about metal. The characteristic of metal that we're calling upon here is a property of discernment. Metal, like when it's honed into a sharp blade, has the ability to precisely cut a line between truth and non-truth. To help bring forth our intuition, we rely on metal to show us the difference between, say, fear and intuition, or gas and a gut feeling. We sharpen the metal for our intuition by being willing to release the need to be right, by opening ourselves to the unseen realms and learning to focus clearly on what exactly is being communicated by our inner knowing without any fluff or add-ons or judgment. The clarity of our intuition comes from the ability to release the clutter that impedes it coming through. And metal helps us do this in a clean and unimpeded way. So now let's talk about water. There are 2 characteristics of water that are most vital for our intuition. They are flow and stillness. Water shows us how to flow into the unknown with a sense of trust. And when we can embody that in ourselves, we allow our perception to go beyond what we see and hear to what comes through from the cosmos into our inner knowing. Additionally, when water is still, we're able to see into the depths of it. But when the surface is choppy and disturbed, this becomes impossible. So this lesson from water is one of stillness. That when we can clear our internal noise and static, that's when we can feel and see into the depths, which is often where our intuition arises from. So now let's talk about wood. Healthy wood shows us how to be flexible and how to have perspective as we move through our lives toward what we want to create. The ability to see obstacles and navigate them rather than to just see them as injustices. When we lean into the wisdom of wood, our intuition opens up because there's this awareness and wider view available. Wood is also the bridge between earth and the sky, like a tree growing from the dirt to the sun. This teaches us, models for us to exist with our head in the sky, receiving intuition from the ethers, and our feet on the earth, bringing that cosmic information into the earthly realm. And lastly, I want to talk to you about fire. We can connect to fire to melt away the blocks to our inner perception. Often, the only thing stopping our intuition from being a full force in our life is that we have barriers to believing. Being with fire and offering those blocks to it can help open up the pathway for our intuition. Fire is also always present. It's now, it's now, it's now. When we are lighting a fire, it brings us very attentive and aware of here and now, or we'll get burned. Fire has such the ability to bring us now, bring us here. When we calibrate to the energy of fire, we learn to be more and more present, and intuition is always in the present. It's here and now for the here and now. I love how these elements can really help us build our intuition. I'd love to hear from you in the comments what you found the most interesting or helpful about this approach. I know that me and my client, we just geeked out about this for so long. There's so much to explore, and I would love to start that conversation with you. If you want my comprehensive guide to sacred intuition, there's a link below for you to get it for free. It's so good, you're going to love it. If you liked this, please like it and subscribe to my channel. It definitely helps me reach more people so that we can all become more intuitive, more open, more peaceful, and more loving. I am so grateful that you're here. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day.